screen lights up, the magic starts to flow. Gaming grandma's here, ready for the show. In Greedfall's realm, where dreams meet despair, with swords and axes, we rise, we dare. Adventure calls, echoing through the night. Together we stand in this epic fight. The game and grandma needs, she's our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll play our parts. Political games will navigate the dark. A world on the edge will leave our mark. Fighting for our home, we'll never back down. With bows drawn tight, we'll claim the crown. Join the chat, make friends, let's unite. Together we stand in this epic fight. The gaming grandma leads, she's our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll play our part. So come along now, let the battle begin. With family and courage, together we win. The screen lights up, the magic starts to flow. Gaming grandma's here, ready for the show. In Greedfall's realm, where dreams meet despair, with swords and axes, we rise, we dare. Adventure calls, echoing through the night. Together we stand in this epic fight. The game and grandma needs, she's our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll Join the chat, make friends, let's unite. Our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure, we'll play our part. So come along now, let the battle begin. With family and courage, together we win. The screen lights up, the magic starts to flow. Gaming grandma's here, ready for the show. In Greedfall's realm, where dreams meet despair, with swords and axes, we rise, we dare. Adventure calls.
Well, hello, here I am. Hi, Curbs and Tyler. And when I saw Brussels, I also thought he was talking about the sprouts. And I almost said, absolutely not. There are no sprouts on my plate ever. It is one of those vegetables that would just make me gag. Blah. Like mushrooms, they just make me gag. All right, well, hi, we are back for some more Greedfall. And hopefully everything's gonna work. The combined chat looks to be working. And the overlay looks good. I just reset Blurp and Twitch alerts, so we'll hope that works today. Yeah, Brussels sprouts can go in the bin as far as I'm concerned too. So, what do you guys think? Shall we get at it? I got a dog that's playing in and out, in and out, in and out. I think I'm going to strangle her. You know, she wants out again. So you're just going to have to tough it. Because we've already done this today. Text size for on-screen chat. I did, not just for folks on mobile, but oh my gosh, it makes it easier for me too. I usually am trying to just watch the combined chat because it's hard to watch both the others, even though I have them up here side by side. But yeah, I not only changed the font size, but I also changed how many messages can be in there, because it was like only going halfway up or whatever. And Brudoken, of course, was available to help me learn that. He's the man. Game music. The introduction music was really loud. Yeah, I'll monitor that next time. Tell me how the game is now that I'm not in the introduction music. We will see. So, I'm not wearing my fancy pirate hat, but maybe I should. I really liked it. Who knows how often I'll get to wear it in real life. If I don't. Okay. So, let's look at our journal. We were trying to talk to the gray eminence. Oh, I see. So when the intro music's on, I either need to speak louder or move the mic to me or something, because if I turn down the intro music, then that's going to turn down the game music. So, okay, I'll be more mindful. Thanks for letting me know. Always adjusting and tweaking, right? All right. So, the Gray Eminence. We were able to meet with the Cardinal. He explained that he lacks the funds to finance such a jury, but is willing to petition the princes of the congregation on our behalf. Helping this man of faith may prove advantageous given his influence in Perin. The father asked you for a favor to help him locate a Ptolemy priest, one of his proteges, it would seem, who's run into some trouble. And he has. In fact, we went to his place and it had been ransacked and there was a dead body. And it's funny though, the characters never acknowledged that there was a dead body. They acknowledged that we stepped into a bomb and got poisoned, which scared me. And of course I made a clip out of. So it won't be easy. It's a large city. You might try the Coin Tavern, and we went to the tavern and nobody there seemed to know anything. The Cardinal also provided his home address, which we went to. The missing priest that lies beside the music. So we found that, and we did not get any trigger after that. Oops. I keep closing it. But that's where we are. So I'm not exactly sure now what we're doing, because the marker keeps taking us to the house. And oh yeah, now remember we were supposed to like touch the blue book, and it was supposed to hide a passage behind it, and every time I went to the blue book it wouldn't activate, it wouldn't do anything. I don't know, maybe since we've restarted the game since then we'll have better luck. Let's go give it a shot. I believe you were the one that looked that up, Tyler. Like, what were we missing? And we saw the book, and we saw it glowing. Looks like we got some new weapons to look at here. The blunderbuss. Let's see. Oh, we've got some broad daggers we could do as opposed to our sword. 20 to 11 in damage, but there's some critical advantages. About the same. Back damage bonus on these are 30% compared to this one at 20% or 10%. Oh, I wonder why. Shields. I never know which one to pick, you know? This one seems to have a lot of other capabilities, so we're going to keep that one. And did we find a new hat or something? Oh, we found one of these. I need to get rid of these. I don't need all of these in my backpack. All right, so now we need to add some folks to our party. I think she was the one that wanted us to find the Cardinal, so we're going to take her. See if I can remember how to do it. I know I was always doing it wrong before. Add to party. That's what we need to do. And we will take... She also has some kind of connection here, relatives or something, so we're going to take her as well. And we got to validate them. All right, and here we are. So we're going to go back to his house and see if we can access that book this time. So we need to get back over here, and this place is quite a maze, and we did have some trouble finding our way. And thank you, Curbs and Tyler, for being here. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can find this place. She's got like 2 capes, like the coat she's wearing has long coattails. And she also has a cape on, so you can't really see the long coattails. And you know, it's all about looking good. Not about how good you can fight, but how good you look while you're fighting. Alright, I'm going to keep referencing the map. Let's see, do we want to... I think we want to turn around and go towards the main square. Can we get there from here? This way. To the left here. Okay. Town center. Oops, we missed it. Of course we did. It is probably one of those things where it depends on what level you're standing on. Should be this way. Let's hope. Anyway. The square. Beautiful fountain. Okay. We need to get down here, and it was not a direct, very direct route. We had to really do a roundabout because I thought we could have gone like straight through here, but there's like some walls here. So if I remember correctly, we have to come through here, but that looks like a wall too. Here and then here maybe? Maybe it's here, through here. Nope, that's a wall. Here, through here, through here, through here. I think. Did you get that? I hope you're paying attention. Hope somebody is. Anyway, let's see. Can't go straight. Actually, I think we have to go. Oh gosh, I hate maps. I think we have to go out the other side. Beautiful archways. This way.
Are you looking for something to make your own potions? Or
No,
even
no.
your own weapons or armor? Look no...
Nope. This is how it's going to be all day today.
All the
Problem is you
latest
can't
fashions
go this
and
way.
our embroideries are of the utmost
maybe it's this
delicacy.
way. Okay. This way. This way.
We're starving to
See,
death in the
there's those
street.
walls that I was talking about.
Could you help me?
Get there. This way. No, bad guys. I want to play with them. Oh gosh, so there's a wall there, so we can't go there. So let's go straight. This way. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Don't watch me because I know what direction to go. Is that straight?
A little coin. Have mercy, please.
Oh, down this little alley. To the right. This little corner back here. Aha! That didn't take me that long today. Okay, so this is his apartment. This guy is laying on the floor. We don't know who he is. We had a trap coming in here. There's a book on this bookshelf that we are supposed to, let's see, this book here. We're supposed to interact with it in some way. I was really hoping being here after restarting the game would work. We're missing a piece of the puzzle. Something, it was either Tyler or Curbs. You guys look this up. And that is the answer. We're supposed to move this book. And this wall, this whole shelf is supposed to move. And there's a secret room, and maybe that's where the guy's hiding, right? But we couldn't make it work. Hey, Alaska. Doggy's okay today. I put a post in the Fur Baby channel. She's ill. She's got stage 3 kidney disease, and we're just gonna keep her on a good diet and make sure she's comfortable. And she had some hip stuff going on, so they gave us some medicine to help with that. But you know, she's old, and that's just one of those unfortunate things you have to accept about our old doggies. It's not easy, but yeah, it is hard. But we had 2 cats with kidney disease a while back, and so we've kind of gone through it before. So I don't know what to do. So, because this keeps happening. Your pup was 17, yeah. We've had her since 2011, and when we adopted her from the pound, they thought she was 8, which doesn't seem possible that she was 8. And then we took her to the vet, and he said she was probably about 2, but had just really bad teeth, which she's always had. So somewhere between 2 and 8 when we got her in 2011. So it's anybody's guess at this point. So she's an old baby. I put some pictures in the chat, in the Fur Baby chat. Anybody got any ideas? We messed around with this last week. The last time we played, and we're not getting an indication to.
Our hosts might frown on us stepping away to speak in private. We'd better wait until we're somewhere else.
No way to interact with the bookshelf. So I think ultimately ultimately I was going to do something else because we couldn't figure out how to move forward here. Because the next step is to interact with that glowing book, and moving the book supposedly is going to move the shelf. One of the folks in the chat, I think it was either Tyler or Curbs, looked it up, and that is what we're supposed to do next, but I'm not getting any indication. And after, you know, restarting the game, I was hopeful that maybe it was a glitch. The only thing I can think of is that there's some other step we're supposed to take, but the journal is saying we are supposed to be here. Time? Wait until night comes? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe it does make a difference. Some things are based on time. It's no better idea than I came up with. Definitely. It's a large city. Might try the Coin Tavern where we've been, and he wasn't there. So maybe that would be an idea, to go to the tavern at night. That could be a good idea, because we're not getting anywhere here. You don't think we're going to open the secret door during the day? It's an observation I hadn't thought about. We also didn't get information at the tavern because it was probably during the day as well. So, how do well, if I look at the bottom left, it's got a moon on it. That would imply it's nighttime, wouldn't it? We'll have to start a fight with the bad guys. We can do that. But since it's evening, let's try the tavern again. The tavern was over here, I think. Yeah. Way over there. But if looking at the bottom of the map, it looks like a moon, which seems to imply, you're right, Alaska, it had time sensitive stuff. So if we consider that a moon and it's evening, let's go try the tavern. But looking at the place and how destroyed it is, you wouldn't think he'd be hanging out in the tavern. You'd think he'd be hiding behind his secret wall. You know, somebody killed the guy that's in his place.
Our missionaries perform their duty with such devotion. I can't help but admire them.
Nope. Backing around through the town center.
May the enlightened bless you and guide you.
May the enlightened bless you and guide you. There we are, back to the town center. And let's go left over here. Beautiful fountain. I don't mind coming by it. But, you know, it'd be better if I didn't have to come by it over and over again because I'm lost. Looks like we can keep going. Up the ramp. See the old goddess? And they call it the old goddess square, but I don't, that does not look like an old goddess. Maybe a masculine goddess, but you know, facial hair, and so that doesn't make any sense to me, of course. Confuses my brain.
My office is waiting for me.
All right, this is the Coin Tavern. It does appear to be at night with the moon down there. We have come in and talked to all these people. The ones with the circle and the exclamation point are other members of our team that are hanging out here when they're not directly with us. So we got Teal. Let's see if we talk to this guy, see what happens.
Ah, I see that your thirst has brought you back. Good, good. What would you like?
Information. I don't know. What do I want? Oh, I remember. He doesn't sell ale. I thought it was funny. He sells healing potions. And alcohol is a common base for many potions. I thought it was interesting that you can't buy ale at the cavern. I mean, really. And you don't get an option
We're
to
always
talk with
open.
him.
You'll always be welcome. Goodbye.
Let's see. And we did try talking to strangers.
What do you want? Sorry, I've got to get back to the barracks.
Well, maybe you should do that.
What a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
I'm late for training.
That's a polite way of saying goodbye.
Greetings, how are you?
Confused.
Haren is the oldest city in Gakan, you know. Some say that it's eternal. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Greetings. Move along.
Well, he wasn't even polite about it.
Greetings, how are you?
I'm good.
Haren is the oldest city in Gakan, you know. Some say that it's eternal.
I was amazing. He could talk while he was drinking.
Excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
Pick up the apples, dude.
Greetings. Are you passing through? Sorry, I don't have time to talk.
Right? They are an angry bunch. There's some coin laying around. We can still, nobody seems to mind when we just pick up the random coin. Now, these are more of our team members, and speaking to them did not provide any
I know you
assistance.
already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you can spare a moment.
It's not really the moment. We'll see what we can do later.
Of course. There's no hurry. Come back and see me at a more opportune moment.
The prompt not visible is a game glitch. GG is a group of people not liked? No way. I'm liked. So our people don't have anything to help.
Bye.
See you.
Have to leave or sleep or restart the game. Well, we've restarted the game. Because today is a I mean, it was a, a hard boot today. If that's what you call it. And the journal entry. We were able to meet the father. Asked us for a favor to locate the priest. Priest's name is Jacomos. Fausta does not seem fond of him. He advised you to begin your search at his residence. The cardinal's reactions when you question him about the priest's activity suggest he's withholding something. Still, Still, he offered no further explanation despite Fausta's obvious discomfort. So now we're supposed to search. Tracking down the priest will not be easy. It's a large city. You might try the Coin Tavern where he's reportedly seen. The cardinal also provided his home address. You're right. The character has not slept. Pius directed you to his home. So we've been there. Well, let's try something. Oh, see, now it's daytime. So that definitely is an indication of day or night. So now I understand that. And there's no other doors here that we could go in and out of. See, now that I know day and night, maybe I was there at night the last time and I need to be there during the day. Curbs is saying you have to read the, also said the prompt not visible is a game glitch. Yeah, so there's no rooms in this place the guy could be hiding in. Can't go in them. So we'll go back one more time. Now that we know we are in a different time of day. If it still doesn't let us in, then I'll go back and we'll sleep. We'll let the characters sleep. And then we'll go from there. And then if we continue to strike out, we will have to move on to another quest because I'm not going to continue to wander around for the second stream of looking for this guy. He will just be on his own. Okay, we're gonna go back to the square. Are you on your vacation, Alaska? Is that why you're available today? I know you were starting soon. So we have to go kitty corner across.
Armor as beautiful as brocades and as smooth as silk.
Embassy. We have to go left here. And through here. Through here. I think back through there was the bad guys.
Help me. Help me. I'm in so much pain.
Somebody's in so much pain. You're still at work? Well, I hope Saturday you'll be able to join us. I know you have hopefully want to go camping, but you're having trouble with your Jeep. So there we are. We have our book. Again, no indication to pull it, to push, to investigate. When I highlight to see what's going on, there's just the book. I wonder, does it matter who's with you? Because you can choose different people on your quest. This Fausta person is the main person for the quest. But I don't know, maybe one of the other party members have to be with us. All right, we'll go back to the ship. We will sleep. We will come back at night. So where's the boat? The boat is here. That's our boat. So do we have a fast travel? We do. Can we get to the boat from this fast travel? Oh, I think there's a barrier there. If I remember correctly. Would it hint in the quest if you need someone specific or to be alone? I haven't seen a hint in the quest information. It mentions Fausta, who's with us. It just says to find the guy. And then we found the book, and we couldn't figure out how to access the book. Alright, this way to the ship, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. No. Oh, wait, there's a wall there, there's bushes there. Possibly. You know, I tried looking at it from the side and the back, and just nothing was working. Oh, bad guys. Run! Run away! Okay, let's find that fast travel point and see if it'll take us there. River District. Back to the garden. Or the square. You know, maybe I need to look at it while I'm standing on my head, twirling plates on my feet. I have no idea. But that would be fun to watch. A lot more fun than me wandering around, banging my head against the wall.
My rapiers are the sharpest and most elegant in all Perenn.
Let's fast travel to our boat. Oh my goodness. To the boat. How do we make it go where we're going? Ah, there we go. Pay attention, Grandma. Look at everything on the page. Might be glitched. It would be like Red Dead where you can't go from treasure 1 to treasure 3 until you have treasure 2. Could be. That reminds me, I did try. I was up in the area with the, like the Yellowstone steam vents for something else. I think to get the wolf or something. And it wouldn't let me find the treasure that was in that stack of stones there. So I was thinking, maybe there's steps you have to take. We feel rested. Now it looks like it's in the afternoon, so I'm going to rest again. Still afternoon. Oh, wow. How many times do we have to rest to get to night? Huh, maybe resting, you can only rest so much. It doesn't progress. It's not, doesn't seem to be progressing the time any. But maybe by the time we work our way there, let's put away some of these extra clothes that we're carrying that we don't need. Let's see. I'm not wearing that one. it's got their little picture in it. That means somebody's carrying it. I'm one for not keeping stuff in my backpack that I do not need. I like that hat, but I guess I have to level up before I can wear that fancy hat. Apparently there's no weight limit. I mean, look at all this crap I was holding. Katora Springs, that's what I'm saying. You have to complete a step before you get to the next. Like, you have all the steps to the bookcase. You have to complete a step before you get to the next. Like, you have all the steps to the bookcase. So I haven't triggered the bookcase, is what you're saying. I haven't done something to trigger it. Is Katora Springs a place in the game? Because when you said Katora said, I thought that was like Google in Australia. I don't know. I don't know. So Katora Springs. So I'll check the map. Wow, look at all the stuff I had on me. My goodness. Done. My goodness. I mean, really, do you ever use all this stuff? I'd like to figure out how to sell it all. Are there romance options? I do think I did read something about that. Yes. I have a crush on Ludwig. Personally, I think he's a cutie. And he always says something like, I'll always be here for you. I'm like, oh, that's so special. All right, I think we got rid of all the crap in there that I did not need. We don't need a dog tooth. Let's get rid of those. We don't need a bronze necklace. I wouldn't think, but I would like to figure out how to sell all this stuff. I haven't needed any money. The other thing I've been having trouble finding is a doctor's outfit for one of the other quests here. Maybe, or it's glitched. Katora Springs is where the map and wolf are. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Does this count as 1 or 2 Greedfall? This is actually a prequel to the last one, even though it's just come out, if that's what you mean. This is the prequel to the first one I played. And that's how I knew about it, because I've played the first one. So when I saw it on Steam as a possibility, I decided to put it on my wish list. So I'm also waiting for the Tomb Raider. There's a new Tomb Raider coming out. I'm waiting for that one. That one is also on my wish list. Tomb Raider Atlantis. There's 2, and I can't remember what the other one is, but one of them's Atlantis. I gotta deposit this stuff more frequently, then I wouldn't have so much to do. You do have to have this in your backpack though if you need it to make something, to craft something, the craft does not pull from here. Healing potions we want to keep. Powder, energizing. Memory stone we want. High explosives. This is all the stuff we can use along the way. Burn vial. Gosh, I don't even know how to throw that. All right. All right. Let's try it one more time and then we'll move on. All right, there's Ludwig. He's my boy. And then she has to come. And I think she comes too, because she's like royalty or something here. But she's out of favor for whatever reason. Gray Eminence quest, yes. It is. And Curbs has been trying to help, and we've tried everything we can think of. You're gonna drop something in the Discord? Okay. Any help is appreciated. All right. So we're gonna go back to his house, which is way over there. I know we have to go to the center area. You'd think I'd have it down by now where I need to go, right? Go back to the goddess that looks more like a sailor. Pirate. Pirate with a dress on. Those stairs look so steep. All right, straight to the square. Are you dropping it in a DM or in one of the channels? It says here there's a known glitch if you find the brothel or embassy before intended. I think I did go to the embassy, possibly. I wonder how you get around the glitch. I hope you have old saves. I would have no idea. I don't know if I'd remember like how far I would need to go back to reload. Oh, I didn't play last week. That's right. I didn't feel good, so we didn't play. Yeah, I would have no idea which save to go back to. Before you enter Paren and remove Fosta is one fix. I'll remove her. I thought she was like a primary one. You have to go before you enter Paren and remove Fosta. See, my oldest one has me in Paren already. It's all that same day. The autosave. The problem is I don't know how much other progress, if any, I would lose. I mean, most of the time I'm just wandering around in here anyway. I could certainly go back and drop Fausta. In fact, I can go to the tavern, I think, and drop her and pick somebody else there, I think. No, I probably have to do it back at... Yeah, I don't have a game save back to before I went to Perrin. But we can try taking her out. Can I dismiss her? Like, from here?
Do you have a minute? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I've heard my brother is in Perrin. As you know, I was banished from Teleme, and my whole family paid the price, especially my brother. I know he's still very angry with me, even after all this time. I'd like to see him again, and I'd like you to come with me if you don't mind. I feel like I'd be brave enough to face him with you by my side. What do you say?
I'm sorry, but now isn't a good time. Maybe later.
I understand. But come back and see me when you're ready. I worry he won't stay in the city for too long. If I can be of any help, let me know.
I must leave you.
See you later.
Most of glitches. Going straight to where the person is held and triggering the rescue. So I don't even know where he's held though. Alright, so let's go back to the Costanza. Drop Fausta off and try again. I'm surprised that she's the glitch because she's like the one who asked for this quest. And we'll I think this will be my last attempt to try to figure this one out. Then I don't know if what we're gonna do. Hopefully, well, actually, it is a primary one, right? Because they were finding him was gonna lead us to getting money for our trip home. Maybe Curbs can read what I found and see if he can glean something. All right, Curbs, check out the post she put in the general Discord. See if you get any ideas off that, if you're still available. But we'll go back without Fausta this time. It's frustrating when there's a known glitch and, you know, everybody knows it's a glitch. So let's take her and... add to party and him, just because. Validate the party. All right, let's try this again. Map. Okay, straight to the town square. Out of my way. Speaking of Red Dead Redemption, it is dangerous to walk around in that town. I was riding my horse in the dark, and the next thing I know, I'm running over somebody because they walked in front of me and I couldn't see him. And then when I go to the saloon to try to have a drink, you can't walk through there without running into somebody and getting in trouble. I don't know how many times I got in trouble last night when I was playing on my PlayStation. Okay, kitty corner. This way. This way. Down this hallway. Straight. To the left. think. No, I think there's a wall that way. Yeah, see there's a wall right there. So maybe I go straight.
I've been on the street for weeks. Please.
I remember walking by her before. That's where the bad guys are. Ugh. Missing a turn. Go straight. Straight as one can in these not that way. Ha! Not that straight. The other straight. You would try both those options already then. Well, we left Fosta behind. Okay. Through here. Through here. Through here. Not through there. Way. All right.
Just a coin to buy some bread.
Now we're back. Gosh, I hope this works. All the time we've put into this. Or how to do the second one. So the book's here, we've highlighted it. Yep, that was a strike. It is evening too, it's nighttime. Go out these doors. So if this is part of the storyline, we need to get the money to go home. We do have to figure out how to do it. But we can always find, there's plenty of other quests to do. We had trouble finding Kurnaz as well. We can always go do that. Got lots of companion quests we can do. Let's see while we're... Do you think it's worth trying the other step, guys, or should I just move along? Can always come back to it later. I do think we did go to the embassy, though. I do remember that. why don't they tell me I'm going the wrong way? Why do they make me be the one that has to figure it out? We're gonna go back to the fast travel point and we're gonna see if we can go to the place Ludwig wants us to go. Because he's cute and he asked. And he says he'll always be there for me. So I need to be there for him. So I assume we'd have to go back to the Costanza. I think. Frosty Tool's like, we're on a glitch hunt. Yes, we are. Gosh, I look big today. My camera is zoomed in. Quest for love, yeah. I can get along with that. All right, now, if I remember correctly, we fast travel from the steering wheel. I know that's not what you call it. But we choose a destination. Choose destination. And how do we tell it we want to go there? I was having trouble trying to figure out how we choose the next location we want to go to. Well, the other way is we bypass the cardinal and go straight where the NPC is being held. Then we trigger the rescue and run back to the tavern to continue the quest. Well, where is the NPC being held? How do we use the damn world map to go somewhere? Do we like pick a place here? Let's try. Let's pick, let's go back to where he wants me to go here. That doesn't give you the option to go there. Travel to the researchers' encampment. How come we can't go to that one, but we can apparently go to this one? That's interesting. I'm noticing that this one has like a green arrow on it. And it gives you the option to travel. But this one does not have a green arrow on it. So apparently some places you can travel to for some reason or another, and others you can't. Alright, Curbs, before I choose this other one, do we know where the NPC is being held? And we will leave what's her name behind again. She's got a nice outfit on, don't you think? I'd wear it. I'd wear it with my big fancy hat. Oh, hey, Ant-Man. I'm so sorry, dear. What's Grandpa cooking? I don't know yet, honestly. I had to cook for myself today, Ant-Man. It was traumatizing. I managed to make some scrambled eggs that were actually edible with little avocado on top. So, it wasn't so bad. Do I have a name? Jacobus is the one that's missing. Let's see. So I don't know if that's the person being held or not. Gray Eminence. We're trying to find the priest in Perrin. His name is Jacomus. Jacomus. I don't know. That's the only name I have. So I don't know if that's the guy that's been kidnapped or not. Anyway, Ant-Man, I put a little bit of cheese in him. Stirred it in a little butter. With I put a little milk in with the eggs. And then I put avocado on top. And it was pretty good. I've used 2 eggs, and I really shouldn't have used 2 because I could only eat half of it. But the dogs were quite happy to finish the rest for me. So we did do that. We found the laboratory, but we need a doctor's costume, which we couldn't find. So it's a bit of a frustration. I keep thinking maybe he's hiding behind the Jacobus guy is hiding behind the door. But if there's an NPC that's incarcerated, it's probably that guy. Let's see. While Curbs is doing that, we're gonna go somewhere else, and we're gonna come back to it. And Curbs in Alaska, I'm sure, are gonna figure it out. So we're gonna go back here and do the thing that Ludwig wants us to do. You have to find Irene in the Clock District. First Bridge Alliance has her. She has information. Irene in the Clock District, First Bridge Alliance. The First Bridge Alliance has her, so how are we supposed to find her? Clock District. Okay, let's go back. Troy Fountain, River District. Okay, Clock District. Okay, let's fast travel there.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.
And we're going to leave Fosta behind. All right, Clock District it is. Came out right in front of it. Yeah, I'm not sure how we'd know it anything in game. And it is a bit frustrating because that was one of the reasons I stopped playing Dragon Dogma, is there wasn't enough help, hints. to tell you what to do.
Your outfit is quite interesting. Where did you get it?
I made it myself.
I'm in a hurry. Forgive me.
Steal her gold. No, I'm not gonna. We'll give her some gold. We're not gonna steal it. Okay, so we're looking for Irene.
Hello. Welcome to the lands of the congregation.
Let's see. See if we can find an Irene-looking person. Are you an Irene?
Your outfit is quite interesting.
They love my
Where did
outfit.
you get it?
All right, clock district. Oh, turn around. You've already gone out of the clock district. Oh, Curbs has a video in the chat that might be of some assistance. Okay, let's go this way. I'm wondering if it's going to say Irene or if it's going to say just citizen. That guy doesn't look very healthy at all. Can't talk to these people. Are they like dead? Not the video. Giacomo's location.
Greetings. How are you?
Is he hiding in that wall? Well, he's praying over a body. That looks like a he. Can't talk to that one. It's a different person. Bandits got him. Ah.
Hello. You seem to have traveled a lot. Do you like our beautiful region?
Hello. Welcome to the lands of the congregation.
Greetings. Are you passing through?
Are we still in the... But it said you have to trigger the rescue with Irene first. Okay, well, we're gonna keep looking for her.
It's a great day for a stroll, isn't it?
Okay, now we're back in town center. Okay, let me check doors. Maybe there's a door I can go in. Bridge Alliance camp? I don't know. Bridge Alliance doesn't like us very much. There's things we haven't opened yet because I got to like travel points that we couldn't go out of. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything called Bridge Alliance. I'm also not seeing anything that says jail. So there is probably more we need to find. And it's very frustrating that they're not making it a little easier to figure out.
Hello. Welcome to the lands of the congregation. If you're planning on talking to the De Vesps, watch out. It is said that whoever offends them risks ending up with the fishes. Your outfit is quite interesting.
They
Where
really
did you
like
get
my
it?
outfit. Oh, where the hell did you guys come from?
No quarter!
Get him, get him. Oops, oops. Whack him, stab him. What's this do? Oh, healing. Ooh, what was that? They put some sort of magic on us that made us look like we all turned to stone. That was nasty. Yeah, she needs a shield. Why doesn't she have a shield? And she's got a magical shield. Whoops! What the hell was that? Let's get him. Let's get him. Look at that. Somebody keeps turning us into stone. Come on, get him. Got him. Alright. Very chaotic, but we got him. Are you Irene?
Greetings.
Isn't there a song?
Are you passing through?
Come on, Irene. Yeah, there's a song about Irene.
Oh, you're from that faraway island, aren't you? What do they call you again?
Creatures down there.
Tear frayed.
Can't go in here either. Right? Who is next?
I feel so weak. My strength is leaving me.
He's one of those doctor people. We need his clothes for another quest. Hopefully Irene isn't one of these dead bodies, damn it.
What was that?
That's who's next, Curb.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Get out of there. Let's see if we can get over here and on the back side. Take off one at a time here. I hate to hit the hitting, you know, the doggy. Whoa. Somebody's got some pretty cool magic. Alright. See what's in their chest. Let's see if we can unlock this. Alright. We get anything good? It's like some gold. Energizing potion and a scrap of fabric. Well, we'll take it. You never know. Right, Alaska? You never know when you're gonna need something. Easier than Oblivion Lock? So, yeah. Sometimes it'll say you got a 65% chance and you still don't get it though. I don't think that's very accurate. Alright. I don't think any of you guys are Irene.
Your outfit is quite interesting. Where did you get it?
They are so enamored with my outfit.
Hello. You seem to have traveled a lot. Do you like our beautiful region? The Malachor is still wreaking havoc. Last week we discovered that my neighbors caught it. I have to go home. I'm expected.
She's being held prisoner. Well, I'm not sure where we would go find her then. Blocked from the inside.
Stay out of trouble. Go on, move along.
Why is he assuming we're going to get into trouble? No, they were ruffians.
I'm working. I don't have time to talk.
Are you a Bridge Alliance guy? No, those were just like hooligans.
I have strong wood and soft leather, ladies and gentlemen.
Any chance you have a doctor's
I have all the
outfit?
ingredients you could ever need here. Looking for something in particular?
Disguises. Nope. We've got the worker's disguise and we've got the housekeeper disguise, but we need a doctor's disguise. All right. All right, I'm done messing around with this one for now. We'll do some more research. We will do some more research. In the meanwhile, let's see if we can do this one for Ludwig. Let's go there. I assume that means we get back on the boat and we go there. On this one, we're looking for a giant creature that he thinks his nephew has encountered. But yeah, it's frustrating that there's a glitch and that we're having trouble moving ahead with that. Because I think it's a primary quest that you have to do to get money, the passage, you know, to go back home. All right, who are we taking with us? We're going to be fighting a monster, so let's take this guy. And we'll take that guy. Oh, she's got changes in her equipment. We're not going to worry about that right now. Oh, wait. I thought I did this already. Add to party. Add to party. Validate. I always forget the validate part. Got to validate their feelings. All right. Ludwig is the one we're here to help. Where you going? Hey, trying to talk to you, dude. Why is he running away? What? Don't you want to be my friend? Alright, what's our quest here? In the footsteps of the Guardian. Oop, go back. Alright, discover what became of the Guardian after the Battle of Eskiara. Ludwig asked you to investigate what became of the creature you once fought in the Eskiara region. You fear she may still be roaming near Kizilakaya. posing a threat to both the villagers and his fellow smugglers. The villagers remain deeply shaken by the events that unfolded in their settlement a few weeks ago. They may be able to help you figure out where the creature went. So I suppose we need to go find villagers. So let's look at the map. We need to go over here. Can we fast travel up to here? Let's see if we have that as an option. Can I do this? Can I go up here? Yeah, for weird. I thought these were fast travel points that we could, you know, travel to, but only some of them we can travel to. Interesting. So we're gonna go this way. We gotta go across the bridge. Wrong way. Was there a way? Is there a way through here? There we go. There's the bridge. Now from here, can we go to this one over here? I mean, what's the point of having a, you know, a fast travel point if you can't use it? Don't know. Let's put a marker on where we want to go, though. It might help a little bit. You can't put a marker on this quest. All right. Come on, Irene. Can't remember the rest of the song, though. And then looks like we need to get over here to this other bridge to cross over. Doggies. Wild, they look like Newfoundland, or not Newfoundland, what are they called, Afghan or something? They got armor on and everything. Oh, that's the pack leader I chose. Yipe, yipe. I don't need to hear the yipe. That was kind of... Need to hear the yipe. Okay, we're gonna go around the corner here. Trade route. Cross the bridge. Here's the village. He wants us to talk to the villagers in here. Hello, anybody home? Can't talk to that guy. A resident.
Hello? Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
That was a dumb question.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the beast attacks that occurred some time ago.
It was the worst day of my life, and probably the worst day for everyone here. But what's it to an islander? Does the beast have something to do with you? You go ahead, ask your questions. But this all seems a bit fishy to me.
Ask him if he knows what happened to the beast.
Do you know where the creature went after the attack?
Why are you all so desperate to find this monster? Isn't all the death and damage it's done enough? Do you want more? I'll tell you what I told those scholars. I don't know where it went. I didn't see anything.
Scholars?
Some fellows from the city who are asking the same questions as you. They may think they're clever, but they're idiots if you ask me. Looking for that thing means running the risk of it coming back here, and we've had enough of that, thank you very much.
All right.
We shall leave now. Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
Okay, let's see if we have any more to say with Ludwig now.
Hello, did you want something?
Nope, don't want to talk about any of
We'll
that.
talk later.
I'll always be here if you need
I'm
me.
assuming we need to maybe talk to some more villagers. Key needed. Only a 35% chance to get in there. We may force our way in there eventually. Here we go, fisherwoman. I didn't see her the first time we came by.
Good day. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Why?
Were you present during the attack of that giant creature a while back?
Unfortunately, yes. It was horrible. I still have nightmares about it.
Ask her if she knows what happened.
Can you tell us what you saw? Do you know what happened to the creature?
Honestly, I'd rather not have to think back to that day. Everything was so confusing. It was dreadful. I remember I was fixing my damaged nets when I heard the first screams. Ooh, and that terrible roaring. I was so terrified that I crawled under my boat, which is probably what saved me. I peeked out every now and then, horrified by what I was hearing. I saw the monster knock some of my friends down with a single swipe, as it chased after a man who jumped into a boat. When it didn't see any more movement, it headed southeast and even knocked down the arch there. Oh, it took us weeks to rebuild it and put the village back in order. And we're still mourning our dead.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We will take our leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. That was enough people apparently, because the yellow went away. Ludwig asked you to investigate. Fisherman told you she saw the creature heading southeast after the attack. All right, I'm assuming that means we are going southeast. And our compass is this way. Okay, so we're going there. So back across the bridge, right? Because I'm up here now. So we're chasing after a creature. Is that Jedi? Hey Jedi, welcome in. A very sexy hello there.
Look. It's clear that a very large creature has been here. This is our guardian's trail.
She says it's obvious that the creature has been there. Thank you. So, we're going the right direction. I need to grab a snack pack here, guys. My scrambled eggs have worn off. Alright. Little cheese and ham chunks. Alright. Down and around. My camera's not supposed to be frozen. My camera's frozen? I don't know why. What would make it frozen? It goes through NVIDIA broadcast and it looks like it's working. Well, that's not right. It's working when I just put on the regular camera, but it's not working with the broadcast for some reason. Broadcast stopped working. Let me close it and open it again and see if it will reset itself. Yeah, it just decided to quit. Damn it. Why? I don't Brodilkin has me have this little thing up here to tell me if something's getting stressed, and nothing's getting stressed, so I don't know. I will not use the NVIDIA broadcast then. And we'll do this. Give me a minute while I configure it. Huh, it won't let me go that way. Won't let me adjust the size of the side of it. So that's what you get today. I don't know why it decided to stop working. That's really frustrating. Sorry, folks. So, Brudokin and I went through it, so it was supposed to work. It just stopped working right in the middle. I don't know. We were using it because of the auto zoom feature. Or, you know, it'll follow you if you go off screen. But it's decided not to work today. But it was working. And that's what bothers me about technology. It's like everything's working and then it just decides to stop working. So we're going to go with that. Whatever. Back to the game. Yeah, I'll talk to him. Maybe I will just take it off because it just, even with the new computer, it just seems to always give me grief. Okay, resume. All right, so back this way. So if I'm going to get rid of broadcast, then I'll have to figure out how to size the webcam correctly.
This camp is very close to the route taken by our guardian. We should search there. Maybe we'll learn something about it.
Maybe we'll learn something about it. Okay. So if I remember this was really close to the beginning when, right before we got captured. They came into the little cave we were in with our fellow villagers. And when they started shooting, the woman we were talking to turned into what they call a guardian. I remember that from the first game. She took her energy from the earth and became this huge creature. But she attacked us too, not just the bad guy.
My saviors have returned. What brings you here?
We're looking for a giant creature that came this way a while ago. Did you see it?
I pride myself on having excellent eyesight, despite the occasional bout of absent-mindedness. That beast was enormous. It would have been hard to miss.
Could you tell us which way it went?
It went right by my camp. And I admit I found it very impressive, if a little frightening. Nature can sometimes produce beauty, and other times horror. Which is unfortunately much less inspiring for my art. I was afraid. So I hid in the bushes. It continued eastwards, towards the old quarry, I think.
That's where those mad bandits were holding Ken.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Okay. Journal updated. Let's see. You set out towards the old Storm Quarry. It's a place where you once freed Zen, the fisherman, from the bandits who had captured him. Yeah, that was one of the earlier episodes. Map. Now we're going over here. All right, so I think it looks this way. They're not gonna let me jump down here. All right. Looks like we're gonna have a switch back here. Maybe not. I think if we went up the stairs, it would have. Excuse me. All right, we're working our way there. All right, Alaska. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope we made your work day a little better. old stone quarry. Yeah, this is where you did, if not distracting in a good way. Yep. All right. We got a dead body. That's not a good sign. Bye, honey. Let's go see if can we go in here. It's funny, it showed a door there. It won't let me go in. Key needed.
This door is locked.
Okay. I'm looking to see if there's like any footprints or something that we're supposed to follow. No, it still has us behind us. Where the building is with the doors, right? Is there a key?
I don't have the key.
Any chance there's a key laying around? Couple of dead bodies. Is that a trail?
These trucks were clearly left by the Guardian. It's very strange. It's as if it wanted to dig up the earth where that strange smelly substance was spilt.
Well, the creature like came from the earth. It was a woman, and she put her hands in the earth, and that's seems to be what gave her the energy to turn into the creature. I'm out of the zone now. Whoops. Well, if I was a creature, where would I be? Sure makes me think I'm supposed to be in this building, doesn't it? How come some of the dead folks have the indicator on them and some of them don't? Is there something special about this one? Pick up? Oh. To General wants this creature. We have set up a hidden camp in this cave next to the orchard. Once captured, take it there. It will be the perfect place to study it. Hidden camp in this cave next to the orchard.
There is no doubt that the Guardian was here. But it was attacked and apparently captured by Kurnaz's men, if the letters on those corpses are anything to go by.
I wonder what they're planning to do with it. It all sounds very grim to me. Let's head for the orchard. I seem to remember that there's a cave entrance nearby.
Search for the Guardian in the cave. Which is way over there. The humid cave. Okay. Trying to remember which way I got down here. These maps are a bit confusing. Oh, can't go down there from here. Oh, goodness. I spend way too much time wandering in this game. It really does remind me of Dragon Dogma. I spent a lot of time wandering around in that game too. It's a beautiful place though, isn't it? I mean, if you're going to be lost somewhere, might as well be someplace that looks kind of cool. Okay, pretty much straight across this bridge maybe? Do we have to go that way? No, we can go this way. Oh, something about this dog is different. Huh, wonder why it's glowing like that. I think I'll do a little research on that other quest. And I'll see if I can come back and solve it off stream just so we can, you know, move forward in the storyline. Beautiful starry sky. How much you want to bet that's where we need to go? All right, how do we get down to the cave? Come on, let me jump. I think we're gonna have to fight these guys. It's a fight, Curbs. I think. Find out.
Stop! This orchard has been requisitioned. No one may enter. You better get back to the village or wherever you came from.
Try to bribe the guards.
Could we perhaps offer you something to look the other way for a minute?
You think you're funny or something? We've got orders. No one is to enter this orchard. Now beat it.
Enough standing around chattering like tetras. Let's fight our way through. Though, if you want to avoid fighting, let's go around them.
Let's force our way in.
I'm sorry, but we have to get through.
Guards! We're under attack!
Yes, you are. Why use diplomacy if you can have
Let's
a
show
big
them what
sword?
we're made of!
Of course, I might regret this, right? I don't know how many of them there are. I wonder if she can carry a shield and like block with it. She's got the magical shield. Each film marks the final direct masterpiece of Stanley Kubrick. Takes me long. Who do you like? Stanley Kubrick's movie? The director? Ah, we got him. Alright. We forced our way in. None of that diplomacy needed. So she's down in the cave. I'm thinking this way. Oh, Clockwork Orange. That was the last movie he did? That was a good movie. Is he the director that had lots of controversy around him, though? Is he the one that, like, fled to France, or...? Okay, are we getting wet? Yeah, there was a famous director that got in trouble for inappropriate behavior with a woman or a girl or something, and he ran to France to get out of getting in trouble. That's not the same guy? Okay. Now I can't remember the name of that director. He was pretty famous at the time. Now, if this creature was one of the villagers, more bad guys.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Let's try it. Can we use our gun? Let's see, LB. Let's see, X. There is a way to switch. I forgot how though. There we go. I don't know which weapon was more, efficient. Let's try it. Eyes Wide Shut. That was with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman when they were together. Never saw it. Just know that it was a very 50 Shades of Grey kind of movie. Quite a kick on this weapon.
There's no doubt this is where they brought the beast. I don't know what they want to do with it, but they made sure they would be left alone. It was well guarded.
Clandestine laboratory. Clandestine. Quite the word.
Here's the Guardian. What's left of it, at least.
How horrible. They've cut off its head and stuck it in a jar.
Search the place. They didn't cut it up for no reason. They were doing research. We have to find out what.
Pick up. Off with his head. Pick up. Sex, undetermined. Height, tall. That's specific. Weight, heavy. Age, undetermined. Observation, the body appears to be made of shells, coral, fat, and skin. Its right arm has a giant claw at the end, while the left arm is made up of several tentacles similar to those of marine animals. The head was removed from the body for further examination. Conclusion: how could this mass have been created by the body of a single woman? Further research into the magic of the islanders is needed. So the woman that turned into this creature is lost? Like, let's find out. Examine.
I don't see how we could use this.
Then why was it there for us to look at? A cell key. Pick up gold coins. You know, even when you're rescuing someone, you should stop and loot the place. Examine.
This document doesn't say anything useful.
Testimony of a soldier. Corporal Hawken tells us that the islander cut open her own hand with a knife before placing it on the ground. The rest of his testimony remains vague and open to interpretation. He says he saw what looked like roots and rocks encircling the savage woman, whose body then contorted to leave the beast in its place. Yep, we did see that.
I can't do anything with this.
Small engagement ring. Pick up. Annotated map. A map containing information about the High Prairie region, the border between the merchant congregation and the Teuton Empire. It shows the location of the Austrian ruins and includes the phrase, ideal location to recreate the creature and launch the assault. They were experimenting so they could make another one. All right, anything else for us to look at? Examine.
I don't see how we could use this.
All right, let's let this person out.
Get us out of here!
Use the key.
There. You're free.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die trapped in that cave.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. You turned up at the camp the day before the Alliance attacked.
We did. And we were there when Ladan bound herself to the land and turned herself into a guardian.
I remember that. You even tried to fight her to hold her back. You were very brave. But the soldiers captured us while you were leading her away. Since then, they've done nothing but mistreat us and interrogate us to try to understand what happened.
They even tortured Adenegad. She eventually broke and told them about the bonding ritual. After more experiments, they took her away with them. We don't know what happened to her after that.
That's awful. Thank you for telling us. Now, you should get to safety. Don't stay here.
I know a place we can hide. Before we joined Laden and the others, I had found a cave further north. You have our heartfelt gratitude for freeing us. May the earth carry you always.
Well, we
I don't
accomplished the
believe
quest.
it.
How about that?
Rather than being terrified or frightened by the transformation they experienced, they just saw it as a weapon of war. And now they want to force our people to perform the ritual again so they can use it against their enemies. And of
Bastard
course,
O'Driscolls,
my
you're
people
right.
will be blamed for this.
They're everywhere.
We have to stop them
even
from
in
putting
foreign
their
lands.
insane plan into action. My country and my people are in danger.
Yes, they are.
I don't have any political influence.
He's got such pretty blue
But if we
eyes.
take this evidence to the Imperial Embassy in Peren, they might be able to do something.
Oh, back to Peren we need to go? Wow, look at all that stuff we got. Caught in the wars of the continent, inform the Imperial Ambassador. Wow, look at all that stuff we need to read. Let's see. You must prevent the scholars of Kernaz from using your people. Now, we were looking for them before when we were in Peren. So these are tied together. We needed a doctor's uniform. The people to fuel their war against the Teuton Empire. You should inform the Teuton ambassador in Peren. She's best placed to help put an end to this madness. All right. And we found some documents. The annotated map, the autopsy report, which we've read, and the testimony of the soldier. What else did we get down here? Orders, mission orders. Okay. All right, so where did we go back to? These are all three back in Peren. So let's follow it. You must prevent the scholars from using your people to refuel their war. So we need to go back to Peren. Oh. Are these dead by? How come some of them have the lights, the shiny on them? I don't know. It's a different shiny than the other ones that had the messages on them. Don't know. Map. Okay, just follow it around to the right. I do know my mic is muted because there's a little noise in the house. Hang on a second. Okay, hopefully that has passed. Dogs always get excited, of course, when somebody comes home. We're gonna run around to a travel point here. Fast travel. Get back to Karen. Not exactly sure how you're supposed to say it. Oh, uh-oh. We found friends.
Let's show them what we're made of!
He's throwing rocks at us. Maybe we should get back to my bow and try that for a little while. Look at their red flaming eyes. Not you. Oh, they're running away. It seems bad form to shoot them in the back. Map. Okay, across the bridge. I'll probably go for another 40 minutes or so. All right. So now we need to go back here. I think I'm figuring out this fast travel business. You have to pick one of the fast travel points with the little green arrow on it. For some reason, you can't always fast travel to the other ones. Not sure why. All right, let's put away some of the stuff that we probably picked up along the way. We can also look to see if we can upgrade anything because we have improved our skills. Probably have some skill points we need to distribute. Wonder if I can click and drag. Oops.
We'll finally be able to.
Not that one. Like, what am I supposed to do with the engagement ring? See, obviously I'm meant to sell these or something at some point. We'll have to find a merchant that will buy all of it and just grab it all and spend some time getting it. New purple what? Wait a minute. New purple regiment reinforced chainmail. Our armor goes down a little bit, but we're gonna check it out. Like I say, it's all about how you look when you're getting killed. All right, so let's check it out. Let's see. Nice. What do you think? Do we like that better? It's not bad. So it's that one, our native one. Or that one we were wearing. Don't like that one. That was not bad. This was not bad. This was kind of pretty. Let's wear that one for a while just because we can. Just because we can. Matches our cape. And the feathers in our hat. How about that? I wonder if I should continue to leave Fosta back since it seems like she's one of the glitches. Alright, we're going to take her and let's take her. Beautiful fountain. All right, where are we headed? Oh, they all have new skills we should have looked up. She's got new attributes. She's got only one though, so let's... Sword or saber, mace. Which one do we want for a rifle? There we go. Let's increase that one. Let's confirm it. Then we'll go to him. He has 1 point as well. He does magic. So we'll give him some focus. She has 1 point as well. She... agility. Let's give her some strength. Her strength's kind of low. And this one, do that one. Oh, she had 2 points. She has some, oh, she might be able to upgrade other stuff because she's kind of been in the void and we haven't upgraded all her skills. Let's see. Venus path. Fencing weapons, navigator's path. Let's upgrade her path. Ambush teleports the caster onto an enemy's back, dealing heavy damage and applying projection. That's cool. Alright, we're ready. Let's save. I haven't been saving. I did keep that older one just in case. I would normally have, you know, gone over. I would have taped over, talk about a VCR, taped over it. But we might want to go back. I don't know that we would though, now that we've accomplished these other ones. Okay, we are going to the Imperial Embassy to inform the Imperial Ambassador. Nope. This way. How many times have we heard that today? Nope, that's not the right way. Okay, looks like we're gonna go straight ahead for a while here. Straight ahead. And here with the gate, I assume. Don't hit us. We're good people.
Your Excellence.
How exotic. An envoy of Tyr Fredi. This is quite the novelty. Are you a dignitary from your island, or have you come with a message from a local noble?
I suppose one might say that I am an envoy of Tyr Fredi, milady. And I am here to speak with you about a very important matter. We have proof that the General Karnas, a commanding officer of the Bridge Alliance, is preparing a brutal attack against your country.
Alas, that is nothing new. The Bridge has been attacking us for centuries. But you might not have been aware of that.
We are aware of the war between your two nations. But this time, the situation is very different. This general seeks glory for himself rather than his nation, and he plans on using unconventional means to obtain his goal. He hopes to use giant creatures that we call guardians, beasts invoked from the rituals of our traditions. He will release them to attack you. He plans on blaming my people, but also the congregation. These horrible attacks will originate from your country by his hand.
Giant creatures? Are you certain you have all of your wits about you?
We can prove what we are saying. We have documents that we took from a laboratory operated by men under orders of this general. And if it is the very existence of these creatures that you doubt, we also have in our possession one of their heads. It is on our ship.
Giant head? No,
You can come and see it yourself if you so desire, or send someone you trust.
You seem very sure of yourself. You have given me pause, madam. I'm going to send someone from the embassy immediately to verify what you've told me. Let's assume that you are telling the truth about these monsters. You also spoke about some documents.
Here they are.
Thank you. Please, allow me a moment to inspect them all.
She's got an arm like
this entire story seems like the stuff of some fable.
Bucky.
But these savants and this
movies?
General Karnas are indeed set on attacking us and letting others take the blame. Alas, these documents do not give us the precise location of this attack. Do you have an idea?
As you were able to read, the savants seem to want to use ancient Austrian ruins. It's true that we too need locations that are of historical or natural significance in order to perform the bonding ritual, which here transforms people. But I am not familiar with the border regions, and I don't know if Austrian ruins are to be found there.
There are indeed Austrian ruins all over the place in our country. But if I think about it, one location in particular comes to mind. The Sudwise region, in fact, that people from here have renamed High Prairie when they took it.
I know that region. I go through there often when I trade commercially. I would hate for my caravans to become a victim of collateral damage. Too many people rely on them.
Oh, but you too are from the Empire. And you are a trader? I understand your
Sort
fears.
of a trader.
Do know that this is a region where a great many refugees have fled to make a home, to avoid the civil war. Very well then, I have thought this through. I think the best option would be for me to accompany you. This business is far too important, and its impact too far-reaching, for you not to be accompanied by someone official. And if we were to wait for the princes of the merchant cities to take action, we would by then have died of old age.
Isn't this quite risky, Your Excellence?
My dear, I was born during a civil war in my country. I know how to defend myself. Or one might say, I am a fast runner. We will rendezvous at High Prairie. I require some time to prepare for the voyage. Do you have anything else you would like to talk about?
Ask her about the Deuton Empire.
What can you tell me about your nation?
The Holy Deuton Empire was once the greatest empire on the continent, almost as great and glorious as the Austrian Empire. Alas, discord arose among the nobility, and our faith was used by the vilest among them to turn their backs on the Emperor. Ever since, the Empire has been plagued by civil war, which has weakened us. Families tear each other apart and clash. Neighbors kill each other. We lost territory to the south, and we were unable to join the other nations that set foot on your island. However, I'm confident that our Emperor shall restore order and the greatness of the Deuton Empire.
Her role as ambassador for the congregation.
What does your role as ambassador here in Peren consist of?
Like any other ambassador, I represent the interests of our nation before the Prince de Vespe. The congregation of merchants and its assembly of small city-states gained prominence on the continent. We would have liked them to show us more support against our enemies in the Alliance, but unfortunately they value their neutrality. My role is therefore to ensure that our economic and diplomatic exchanges are as beneficial to our two nations as possible.
War with the Alliance. Let's get some more history here.
What can you tell me about the war between you and the Bridge Alliance?
We've been at war for centuries now, alas. It began before the Alliance was created. The first battles were waged against Tynea and Thraxis. They eventually joined forces with Morsinia, who betrayed us for ridiculous questions of dogma. Since then, the front is at a stalemate. There were some periods of peace and some outbursts of fighting without any real progress. But we shall never give up. The Enlightened is with us. We will eventually win.
All right. The links between the Deuton Empire and Ptolemy.
What are the links between the Deuton Empire and Ptolemy?
It was in Ptolemy that San Matthias was born and taught the way of the Enlightened, the ways of true faith. His disciples saw the good word and the teaching of magic carried as far as Deuton and converted the Emperor. He became the champion of the way of the Enlightened and became its most faithful and fervent representative on Ghakan. Since that day, our two nations have been allies, united in their faith and their interests, in the face of the rest of the world.
Going to Duton.
We were told that it was not possible to travel to your country?
Well, it's indeed not advisable to go there, especially when arriving from this side of the border. Trade is still free with Thélème, but this is no longer the case with our other neighbors. Too much contraband entered by this means, and too many fugitives, frightened by the civil war, left the country. We still trade, of course, but any trade is highly monitored and must be duly validated by the Emperor.
All right.
We shall leave now, Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, we're making some progress. All right, let's see what our journal says. Conduct the investigation with the ambassador. The Imperial Ambassador informed you of Astrian ruins in the border region and offered to accompany you there. You are to meet her at the location she indicated and escort her to the site. Alright, let's look at our map then. Not that one. I just did a screenshot. Fumble, 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 fumble. Let's see. Over here. Can we fast travel to the High Prairie Cultural Region from where we are? Okay, we'll go back to the city center and see if we can fast travel to that point. Otherwise, we're hoofing it.
If we want to reach High Prairie, we have to head northeast from Peren. From the hills, we can take the trade route that leads to the region.
Okay. So first, let's see if we can fast travel there.
My rapiers are the sharpest.
We did go
and
to all
most
these
elegant
outward
in all
areas and
Peren.
activate the fast
They
travel
are
points.
just as eternal.
Let's see if it will let us go there. Nope, we're gonna have to hoof it. Quick test? What kind of quick test? If it requires math, I'm not going to be able to do it. All right, we have to go all the way down there. It won't let us fast travel there. That's frustrating. What's the point of having
Officer's
fast
waiting
travel?
for me.
Can't use it. Right this way. What were you checking? Your stream stuff? Testing new setup for viewing 2 streams because the old one doesn't work anymore. Oh. Today's the day for technology that doesn't want to work. I think we can keep going straight. Maybe. My camera, my broadcast decided to stop working, so I'm just going to stop using it. So now I just need to figure out how to adjust the picture of the camera, the size and everything of the camera space. Couldn't adjust it. This way. This way. Going across. Yeah, and around. Outside. I saw a TikTok notification that Tyler posted something. Oh. We'll all have to go spy on it and see. automatically fast traveled us there. I don't know what Papa's cooking, but boy, it smells good. Mashed potatoes are involved. I can hear the mixer going. All right. Let's see.
There you are. I hope you've had safe travels.
Yes, thank you. I see that you have come with your escort.
They have accompanied me this far, but they will wait for me here. No need to bring the entire troop and this carriage. We are only here to see if the Alliance is up to something in these ruins, not to lead an assault.
As you wish. You know the region and its dangers better than we do.
That's true. Should we be going?
Yes, let's go.
All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, there's so many directions to go. Looks like we have to go back. We have to go down here. All sorts of question marks to explore.
I hope you can forgive my curiosity, but how is it that you find yourselves in Peren?
It is a very long story. Alas, with its fair share of dark episodes.
Oh, I didn't want to bring back any bad memories. I beg your pardon. That said, if one day you have the time and are of mind to share this tale...
You totally missed my joke. She said she wanted to hear my tale. And I was like, the whole tale or a piece of tale? I thought it was clever, but you had to be there, I suppose. Alright. Imperial Road. We appear to be going the right way.
This is very odd. This bridge was in much better shape the last time I crossed it. We're going to have to find a less direct route, I'm afraid.
I am surprised that the nobility of the region has not looked after it. How do they get their caravans across? Something is wrong here. We need to keep our guard up.
Come now. If you believe that General Kurnaz is behind all of this, you're delusional. How could he know we're here?
Alright, we need to find a way around. I'm going to backpedal a little bit here. Go that way. Look at me navigating and all. This looks like a giant area where some giant creature can beat you up. Oh, I knew something was going to happen. Oh, look how many of them there are.
To arms! Who are these people?
I have this on easy
What do they want with you?
They're Carminists, traitors to the Empire.
Let's show them what we're made of!
I hate that she can't move while she's actively shooting. So the blunderbuss does looks like about 107. I'm curious what the bow does. But it's not working. Oh, look at this lady over here saying, I can handle myself, and she's over here ducking. What a loser. She said, I can handle myself. Don't you worry about me. And she's over here
Your
fighting.
men have all fallen. You are all that remains.
You are cowards and traitors. This dastardly ambush is well worthy of Carminists. Speak. Who are you, and how did you learn that we were coming to the region?
I have nothing to say to you. But to these folk, on the other hand, I understand why you have killed my men. We attacked you without knowing who you were. But it seems obvious that you are not Mateists, nor are you men from the embassy. As such, I present my apologies. We are fighting for our faith, to overthrow a corrupted empire that hides behind its magic and is fed by handouts from Thélème. We are not your enemies. You have found yourself in the middle of a conflict that is not your own. You have business with the ambassador. So be it. But allow me to take my leave.
You can. He's got pretty blue eyes. Try to get him to answer the ambassador's questions.
The ambassador asked you a question. Answer.
Who informed you that we'd be coming here?
May the demons take you. I will say nothing more.
Wait. Something isn't right. I feel a tremor.
Uh-oh. Oh, they made a creature.
What's this? To arms!
I guess so. He's got plenty of arms. Oh,
They'll
where'd it
miss
go?
the sea that gave
Run.
them life.
Look at that lifeline on it. And all the skills that it's got. I gotta get up close. I want to see this thing. Come on, get closer. She doesn't seem to be doing as much damage on this creature then. I mean, it says like +1. Am I actually helping or hurting? I throw like a bomb or something? Potion. Energizing. That's why. There's nothing in why. I wonder how I put those bombs and traps in there. In my inventory. Because I've got some explosive traps. Oh! The other creature was a lot prettier. I thought, you know, it looked more magnificent. This thing just looks slimy and gross. The other one seemed to have a, I don't know, reasonableness to it. I don't know why. This thing is using that slime that we saw. Why are you moving? Run! Why are you holding still? Oh, something's making me still. Look at my feet. They're red. Put some sort of magic on it. Let's see if my magic will release it. Nope. Nope. I'm stuck. What is this? Tactical order rally. I don't know what that means. Let's try... I don't know. She took a potion. Okay, that helped. Either that or time, you know? Come here, ugly. Fugly. Come here, fugly. I want to see the front of you. We got it.
The leader of those Carmenist traitors took advantage of the chaos to flee before we could question him. May the Enlightened protect us. What was that thing?
A guardian. One of those giant creatures we told you about. But this one was very different from the one we fought in Esquiara.
So General Kernaz did manage to create one of these beasts. Fortunately, you have ensured that it will never attack Duton. You have shown great bravery.
We didn't really have a choice.
Help us get home.
What puzzles me is the nature of this guardian. It looked like those we have on our island, but a corrupt, tainted version. The Nadoig on this continent are very strange, and don't seem to behave the way ours do.
This frightful creature was smaller than the other one, but just as dangerous. If it had been released into Duton, it would have wrought havoc.
The mere thought of it is terrifying. After an encounter like that, I can only concur with your opinion that this General's experiments are dangerous.
We need to find out where exactly this Guardian came from, and make sure that the scientists don't create any more.
I'm going to go and get my escort. We're going to need reinforcements. I can't risk another ambush, or having to face another one of these beasts alone. The ruins are close by, and you are welcome to explore them if you like. But please be careful.
We'll try to avoid being seen. Let's go, while the trail is still clearly visible.
While the trail of what? The guy? Is that who we're chasing?
This is where the Guardian attacked us.
The first one? Because the last one was right back there.
Trucks head off in that direction.
Last time we had to track something, I was able to see the tracks. Got a few more minutes to follow this, and then we'll do a raid. And I'll be
Look at all these fallen trees. They've been ripped up by the enraged Guardian as it passed.
And there is the Steam Summer Sale event starting on Thursday. And I will be participating with RTM Steam streams on Friday and Saturday morning, both times with Miss Tyler. Friday will include Cal Warren, and Saturday will also include Alaska and Miss Kasumi. Okay, wait. I'm supposed to be doing something with this person. Examine.
These Alliance soldiers attempted to stop the Guardian in its escape. They paid with their lives.
These poor troops were not ready to combat a monster of this sort. How could they possibly brace themselves for it?
It's a good question. Looks like they had it chained, right? Looks like they tried to chain it up. So why are we following this trail if we've already killed the Guardian?
Trucks head off in that direction.
All sorts of chains. Okay, now we have the tracks to look at.
Ropes and chains. They were trying to control it, but it was a futile attempt.
Well, that looks painful. There's lots of live.
There we have the
apothecary
famous
stuff I can
ruins of
pick
the
up, but-
Austrians that the ambassador mentioned.
Yes, and the border with Dutton is near. They chose the ideal location to create their monster and unleash it upon their enemies.
I smell death. What happened here?
People died. That's why you smell death, because people died. Not too bright, is she? Looks like we have a craft station here if we wanted to craft something.
Magic was used here, along with a wrath that is clearly not human. Magic was used here, along with a wrath that is clearly not human.
You said that already. What, am I gonna go look at all these bodies? They're all gonna say the same thing.
There's no assassin or warrior I've ever known, and believe me, I know plenty, who could inflict wounds like that. That creature, your guardian on the other hand, is another matter.
Magic was used here, along with a wrath that is clearly not human.
Okay.
Magic was used here, along with a wrath that is clearly not human.
Well, at least after you've looked at them, you know, the shiny indicator goes away. Documents. My dear friends, if you're here, it's because you're part of the scholarly elite of the Bridge Alliance. The General wanted to thank you for your unrivaled devotion and to his great cause. Here, we are fighting for a better future for our nation, which is why we are assigning all the necessary resources to this cause. May these research efforts prove fruitful. Okay.
This document is signed by Zahid. I can recognize her stink. She is the one that caused us problems in Yuxantis. So she is now on congregation soil, still conspiring against us and others doing the General's bidding.
Malachor, take the witch. I would love to meet her face to face, blades unsheathed.
With these documents, we should be able to have her banished without difficulty. I know who we could show them to. Believe me, this proof is so damning she might end up in jail. Or in the river.
The ambassador will carry more weight if she takes care of this. Let's let her do her duty.
Okay. Journal updated. Following the Guardian's trail led you to a camp of Alliance scholars set up amid the ancient ruins of Astria. Investigate the camp. You discovered that the operation was being conducted by someone whose name was not familiar to you. Zahid, or Zahid. Looks like this is where they were holding it. It's in here. Well, the map still has us in here exploring. Oh, hello, Matty. How's the game content? I love the content. I do have some difficulty with finding the hints to move me along in a quest. That has been a challenge. But I love the content, love the story, love the graphics. Still learning game mechanics, you know, how to fight, there's different methods. You can do the whole, you know, first person sort of thing and just whack at people. But you also can do that method where you can control where your characters are working and what they're doing. And I've never been very good at that kind of battle. But I love the game. I played the first one, which was this is the prequel to the first one. So, we're still supposed to be in here. We have missed something. I just love to look at the game. It's just cool to look at. It reminds me a lot of God of War, you know, the rich colors. You played the first one? Oh my gosh, you're the first person I've met that even heard of the game. Every time I tell people, oh, the new Greedfall is coming out, I'm gonna play it, and everybody's like, Greedfall? Nobody else has known it, so I'm glad you knew it and know it. Whoops. Aha, more clues in here.
There's no
Altered. This is a veritable massacre. No doubt. Given the nature of their wounds, the Guardian must have done this. They came in numbers, but its power and rage must have taken them by surprise.
Absolutely.
Some of them weren't even armed.
What stupidity. To die attempting to create a weapon even more destructive than those we possess already. Humanity cannot help itself. It just has to invent new ways to destroy itself.
Say a few words over the dead.
May the art welcome you, despite all that you have done to us.
All right. Well, we were in that little room. There was more stuff to discover there. I guess we don't need to now. No, there's still something here. Where did that little room we went to go? Why did it take us out of there? Like another document, maybe? Yeah. It would be a lie to say that we're not disappointed with the result. The beast we created, or Nadaig, not sure if that's how they say it, as the islanders call it, is much less impressive than the one we dissected, and despite our best efforts, we were unable to master it. We therefore have to consider the project a failure.
There are probably other interesting papers in all this junk. Let's keep looking, shall we?
I would agree it was a failure because it looks like everybody died. And that is certainly a failure. Alright, we've got some more papers over here. A notebook filled with annotations whose meaning you don't fully understand. However, you can infer that the men who owned it carried out several experiments on Tirfredian prisoners. It refers to forced ingestion of all kinds of concoctions, scarification, and sleep deprivation. So all the other villagers from her village, when they kidnapped them, some of them got sent here to be used as specimens. Being scary and your mom been sick. Very good story on number 1. Yep. Yep. The Malachor.
It's fortunate that we were able to get a hold of these documents. It summarizes all the research carried out by Kurnaz's henchmen on the Guardians. They include not only the notes on the experiments and their scientific theories, but the transcriptions of their interrogations. They start in the caverns of Eskiara and continue here with their experiments to reproduce the ritual. They were disappointed in the results. The Nadoig that they created was less impressive than the one they had dissected. Moreover, despite their efforts, they were unable to control it. They were hoping to train it like one of their war dogs.
Those would be incredibly big dogs, and much more dangerous. I'm happy to learn that they failed. But I am sorry that one of your people was sacrificed to do this. At least they took all these crazed savants with them, and also Kurnaz's hopes to repeat the experiment again. This time we've covered everything. Let's go back to the entrance to the ruins where Her Excellency will meet us when she's finished her stroll.
Her stroll. That sounded very sarcastic, didn't it? Hey, Jay! Nice to see you, sir. Thanks for popping by. We're doing good. We floundered at the beginning of this stream because we were having trouble with a quest that turns out to be a known glitch. So we pivoted and we went a different direction and we've had some success. And we killed big giant creatures, which is always fun when you get to kill creatures. We didn't kill the people though, that wasn't us. Pivot! Pivot! You're young, how do you know that reference? You're just a baby.
Despicable massacre.
I'm sorry we didn't wait for you.
Hey, Maddie,
We wanted to
thank
learn
you.
about the Alliance's research as quickly as possible.
Please come by again, too.
What did you find?
Is following the
There
kids.
was a camp here, as we suspected. But it was destroyed, along with all its occupants, by the Guardian we fought. There are no survivors. Many of them were taken by surprise. They must not have expected the Nadoig to escape their control.
What a waste. But if they were taken by surprise, they must not have had time to destroy or carry away the evidence of their research.
That's right. We found a number of documents they left behind. Without them, it will be hard for them to repeat the experiment. Here, this describes not only what they did to my people, but also their aims, as well as everything they learned, or thought they had learned, about our guardians. Without these documents, and with the death of all the scientists involved, there's little chance of their experiments succeeding again.
That's excellent news.
We also found other documents that specifically named the person who instigated all this in the region. Look. Her name is Zahid.
Zahid.
And she's one of Kurnaz's closest associates. We've already had to contend with her in Yuxantis, unfortunately.
I've heard of her. She's officially an Alliance diplomat who arrived in Peren a short time ago.
We suspect that she is also involved in matters concerning Teleme. If you are in contact with Father Cardinal Pius, you should tell him about this. He will be very interested to hear about it.
I know him well. I'll speak to him about it. Thanks to this signed document, as well as the other evidence you've given me, I'll be able to make our case to Prince de Vespe. Zahid and her ilk will have to answer to him. And as you know, the prince is not known for his leniency.
Okay.
I trust you weren't planning to settle your scores with her yourself.
Well... do we want to settle the score, or do we want to let her take care of it? Zahid's the one that, if you remember, right? She's the one that tried to get us arrested for the fight in the other town. What was the name of the other town? And we had to defend ourselves in court. And Jay, I haven't read the book yet. But my understanding is he was kind of a tormented soul. Funny as heck, though. Let's see. Curbs would want me to take care of her myself, so let's do it.
This woman had our friend locked up and hoped to see us hanged for a crime we didn't commit. We managed to get justice, but here she is again, orchestrating the torture of our people to create chaos and war. You can use diplomatic channels all you like, but if we run into her, I won't hesitate to put an end to her.
There you go.
I understand your anger, but believe me, it's better to save it for battles you can win. This fight will only hurt you. Let me handle it with the weapons I have at my disposal.
All right, then. I trust you.
Well, if you don't need me anymore, I'll be on my way. Come and see me again in a few days. I'm sure I'll have some news to share.
Safe travels, Ambassador.
That's right. Yes, a very tortured soul he was, yes. Sometimes you do seek sources that aren't actually helpful. All right. Let's get back. I have no idea. I need to wrap up the stream. Papa's already made dinner. If we do run into that lady, we've now left it open that we can, and we've told the ambassador we'll take her out if we get to her first, so at least we have that. We have a lot of things we can still explore here, so I don't know if I necessarily want to go back to the boat, or we can just save, which I should do, and just end up back here. Let's save. It would be fun to go back to base though and see if I can wear my hat yet. Have I leveled up enough to wear it? No, I think I had to be like level 27 to wear that fancy hat. We are not very close to the, I mean, the fast travel point is all the way over here. Oh, can I travel from here to there? Let's do it. And before too long, I want to do a couple things here before it's too late. Oh, J underscore. There we go. Jay and Tyler was here. Let's make sure we do a shout out for Tyler. She was here as well. Always have to really think about it. And if you are also a streamer and you were in the chat, let me know and we will do a shout out for you as well. All right. Let's resume. And where did it bring us back to? And can we get back to the ship from here? No. Can we go back to the ship from here? We can go back to the town center. Let's do, can we fast travel to the town center? Maybe we just walk and it's one of those fast travel points like before, you just automatically transfer. But hang around for a few more minutes, you guys over on Twitch. Let's, I'd love to share your love with somebody else, either someone we know or someone new that maybe only has 1 or 2 viewers. I know, rating isn't for everyone, but it does give you some channel points that you can use wherever you like to spend them.
I can't believe we found ourselves in the path of that Viper
else
again.
Feels special.
I hope it's for the last time.
Sooner or later, we'll put an end to her shenanigans. Permanently.
Permanently. That's right. We will find her and put her down. Oh my gosh. We gotta go so far. We have to go all the way through town. We can't fast travel from there. We have to go up here to the city. All right, let's find our way. That's right, Red Dead 2. Saturday afternoon, Pacific Standard Time. Let's make our way to fast travel point. Basically, we need to get back into town. We shall find our way. Okay, looks like we're going the right way so far. Everybody's dying from the Malachor. Can we just run past these guys? Just run, guys. Just run. That's right, just run. We don't need to fight those guys right now. We've got a mission to get back to our ship. It's my thing. I feel like, oops, wrong way. Surprise, wrong way. I really like to end a stream like back at my base or camp.
Please.
I don't know why. You know, unless it's absolutely pivotal that I come right back to it. I don't know. I just feel like I want to be back at home base before I end the stream. I don't know. Does anybody else like to do that? Like, do you have to end in a certain place? Or do you just end where you are? I think we're going this way. Yep. Yep. This way. This way. You do that all the time. Hi, Sheer. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're trying to wrap it up so we can raid. Here we go. Let's get to our ship down there, our boat down there. Let's see, where do I gotta stand? Yeah, I just feel like I need to have a finish point. You've been here a while watching? Oh, thank you for being out here. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. Nice, relaxing day. I smell something delicious Papa's cooked. Definitely want to go eat. You always go back to base in RTM too. Yeah, I don't, you know, that's just what I need to do. Skyrim, I usually leave myself where I need to be next time. Yep, that works. I just think some games it's just easier to just go back. We have so many things we can do still too. We still got to figure out where Jacomus is. We were having that little glitch. I don't know what we're going to do about that. But we also have more information on Kernaz's plan and the war in the continent. So we have definitely stuff to do. And we could always take up one of these companion quests if we're, you know, not wanting to do any of these main quests. Anyway, stick around long enough for the raid. Let's find somebody out there. If you know somebody that is currently streaming and you want me to raid over there, I will. But please stick around long enough to do that. So I'm going to look real quick, see who I see. We'll see who I'm following first that's out there. Sheer Oddity joined the kids with Prime. Thank you, Sheer. Appreciate that. You got the dancing frog.
Sheer Zero Diddy joined the kids on Grandma's playground with Prime.
Ah, Nana seriously is overdoing some cyberpunk. She's a new, older gamer I just came across. I think if you guys don't mind, let's go see her. She, I think she told me she was 54. She popped into one of my streams recently. She's so sarcastic. She doesn't put up with anything in her chat. It's pretty hysterical. I found her on TikTok and she's playing some cyberpunk. Bye, Curbs. See you later. Anybody else that's over on? Oh my goodness, just cheered some bits too. Wow, Sheer, you're being so generous today. Thank you, sir. So we're gonna go over and see Nana, seriously. And please say hi to her. And, you know how it goes. Quit adulting long enough to go play. Make sure you get that playtime in. I'm going to put you on the end screen. Please hop over to see Miss Nana, seriously.
Lights dim down in the studio, another quest fades from view. The controller slips from my hand, adventures pause, the night is new.
Swords and spells laid to the side, Greedfall's tales will bide their time. The screen glows soft then fades to black, a gamer's heart now off the track.
Male voice hums a lullaby low, studio walls hold the afterglow, warm as the